day, rail enthusiast, and I'm here to bring you my model railway collection. This will only be consisting of locos and not rolling stock, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Starting with the smallest engine in the fleet, we got Nicholas, the W4 Peckett from Hornby. Next to him, we got the Caledonian Railway Pug, with the Highland Railway Pug next to him, but I stuck a face on that, so yeah. Next to him, we got Brighton, and this is my only terrier in the fleet. I'm hoping to get a few more, but look at that improved engine green. Next to the terrier, we got E2, the newest one from Hornby last year, and it's in the southeastern and Chatham Railway green. Now on to the GWR engines. We got two early style pannier tanks with the open cabs, numbered 2738 and 2771. Next to them we got the 1400, and yeah, so I like the 1400s. We got a large Prairie, and it's another tank engine in my fleet. Now we got Alton Hall, not Hogwarts Express. I only gonna get the trains with the actual names and not fake names like Hogwarts Express. Now we're on to the LMS section. I got this is the 4F from the Railway Children Return, and it's my newest addition in the fleet. Next to the 4F we got the Jubilee class, which I mistaked for Black 5. Now on to my favourite company of the big four, the LNER. We got starting off with a B12, but it sadly doesn't work, so I have to replace the chassis. Next to the B12 we got Flying Scotsman, the early A1 version, which I like so much. Next to Flying Scotsman we got the mass-produced A1 Flying Scotsman. Now this was my first Flying Scotsman that I ever owned, and it still runs to this day. Next to Flying Scotsman we got Mallard. Now Mallard's a Wren model, and I snatched him up in North Wales when I visited there in July. Next to Mallard we got Quicksilver, not Silverlink, and it's missing its buffer beam, but that's how I got it, so I have to replace the buffer beam one day. Now on to the British Railway. We got Flying Scotsman as seen in present day when you go find him on rail tours. Next to Flying Scotsman we got Bittern. Now it's not the blue as it's preserved in, but it's still a nice loco, and I actually kinda like the British Rail green. Next to Bittern we got Tornado. Now I got a bargain on both Tornado and Alton Hall, brand new in box for good price, and they run smoothly, but out of Alton Hall and Tornado's my favourite. Next to Tornado we got a Merchant Navy Belgium. So I got this train in Cornwall when I visited in September. The Merchant Navies are very hard to get hold of because they are pricey. So I got this one for a good bargain. Next to the Merchant Navy, we got a West Country class Battle of Britain Biggin, and it runs, but I'm planning to sell it so I can get a newer engine. I prefer Merchant Navy over Battle of Britain, but I might replace it with another Battle of Britain. Next to the Battle of Britain, we got Evening Star. Now currently it's not in operational condition because something happened with a goods train we tried to pull with it, but it's waiting for repairs, so it's still good. Next to it, we're moving on to diesels now. So we've got a warship, and I got this in North Wales with BR Flying Scotsman, Mallard, the B12, and that was it. And oh my gosh, when I saw this I knew I wanted it. The warships are one of my favourite diesels, and I don't like diesels that much. And I do like the maroon red livery it has on the diesel. Next to the warship, we got a Hymec, and I got this in Railway Club. It works, but it's quite a bit of wobbler, and it's dangerous when we run it on the tracks because it can cause crashes. So I'm planning to do some repairs or replace it with a new Hymec. Now we're on to the rail, to the passenger units. We got two rail cars, I think they're 121s or 141s. I'm not entirely sure. Next we got the Intercity. So this is a grey and yellow Intercity I had when I was little from my dad, and we got 4 blue Intercities, blue and yellow. So got 2 here and 2 there. Next to them we got a Class 25. I also got that with the Hymec for bargain. Now the second newest addition to the collection is the 08, and I love this 08, not because it represents diesel, but because the 08s are one of my favourite diesels in the diesel range, and I kinda like the black, even though I haven't seen a black 08 before. I think I must have saw a glimpse of one before. Now we're on to my Thomas range. So we got Hornby Thomas, and I had this for Christmas a few years ago. Same with Percy. I got them together at Christmas time. Now we got Diesel. Diesel must be one of my oldest Thomas editions, but he's inconsistent, which adds up with the deviousness. Now we have the Vane Red engine James. And James can run quite fast, which is scary. One time he was pulling a goods train and his whole body came off in the track, but his tender and the goods train stayed on, which was quite funny. Now we got Hornby Dart, and apparently Hornby Dart is considered rare and pricey, so I don't plan on selling this anytime soon. Now we're on to the last 3 engines, and these are some of my favourite ones. We got Britannia with a name that isn't meant, don't think it's meant to be on a Britannia class, but still works just So yeah, I like this train as well. Now we got Pania tank engine with the GWR lettering and the number 8751, and it's getting a new chassis so it can pull goods trains. And now we're on to the last diesel in the collection, a class 33. It may look small compared to the others, but it is a fast runner and I love it. I just ran this one on Tuesday and it is smooth. So yeah, that is my entire model railway collection. Planning to get like a few more engines that are on pre-order or something that's coming out. So I am excited to add more engines onto this fleet. So I hope you enjoyed that showcase of my model train collection video, and I will make another one when I get more trains in the future. And I forgot to mention, the 3 trains at the back I just last showed you was from a very kind person that gave me these a while ago. So thank you to him if he's watching. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.